So today we're here to report on the arrest of Donnell Walker, 37-year-old black male with the last known address in the area of 1300 Philmont Avenue. He was arrested today in reference to the sexual assault pattern that was developed in the Center City and South Philadelphia area. In addition to the 5 incidents that were previously reported, we had one additional report that was reported on 8/4, and in that one the complainant stated that on 8/3, approximately 1:58 a.m., she was walking home from a local bar when she was approached from behind in the area of 17th and Lombard by an unknown male who came up to her and stated, "Let me touch you." He then proceeded to sexually assault her by fondling her and pushing her against the vehicle. She was able to free herself from his grasp and flee the area. Just to give you a backstory on how we developed Walker as a suspect, on 8/5 we received a tip from an anonymous caller who provided us with the name of the male from the still photos. Based off that information and comparisons from recovered video from 2 of the assaults, we were able to develop Walker as a suspect. With that information in hand, detectives reached out to several complainants and we were able to get positive IDs from several of the complainants. On today's date, we received another tip stating that Walker was recently spotted in the Horsham area near Welsh Road and Prudential Road. SVU detectives, along with Upper Moreland Township Police and Horsham Police, responded to the area and observed the offender sitting outside of the Sam's Club located at 3925 Rush Road. He was actually sitting outside charging his phone. He was taken into custody without incident, and he was transported here to Special Victims. With that, I'll take any questions you have.
It was August 3rd or 4th of the additional report that you received.
She reported it on August 4th, but it happened on the 3rd.
And it's Lombard and?
17th and Lombard.
Thank you.
Did she come forward after the news? Was that after you mentioned that there was a pattern?
Yes. So it actually happened on the same night as the 3rd, where
Waverly one?
400 South 15th.
And did you, while he was in Horsham, did he know that you guys had identified him as a suspect? Was he on the run?
I don't think he knew. I think he was up there for other reasons. I think while he was up there, he may have been notified and then proceeded to just walk around the area.
Does he have any connection to that area at all?
Not that we know of.
Do you know if he, like, did he have a home address somewhere? I know he had that the address that you guys gave, but just do you know if he like frequented the area, if he was known to be there often?
It was a couple of different addresses listed, but the last known address that we had was the 1300 block of Philmont.
Do you still think he's responsible for more than just these 6 that have come forward?
Yes, I believe that he is responsible for additional reports. Some of those complainants still may not have come forward, and we still have to look into some of the jobs that we have, because like I stated before, some of the descriptions were very vague. But hopefully with this arrest, we'll have more people coming forward.
Captain, so in July, the dates you've mentioned before, you have your first reports that we're talking about with this particular suspect, right?
Mhm.
Then there's a break. And then all of a sudden, you mentioned on Monday, a concern of escalating behavior.
Yes.
With now four incidents, right?
Yes.
4 attacks that weekend. Anything about your expertise between if there's a break and it stops, and then all of a sudden there's 4 attacks? Is he known to travel, or is this all still under?
This is still something that we're looking into. Like I said, we're going to attempt to talk to him now. I don't have an explanation for that sudden break. That's something that we would try to ask him while we interviewing him.
A quick question, please. You keep saying 1300 Philmont. Is it 1300 or 13,000?
13,000, I'm sorry, thank you.
Any indication that there is either a mental health situation going on here or substance abuse going on here?
Not that I know of so far.
Did he make any
That's
statements?
still developing. No, he didn't make any statements.
He has a long rap sheet. Do you know if he's had any other sexual assault charges in the past?
He does have a long rap sheet. I think we're up to 21 prior arrests, but none were for sexual assaults. They were for a variety of other things, like narcotics and things like that.
And was there already a warrant out for his arrest? Do you know?
Not that I know of.
Was he on probation?
That I'm not sure. I would have to double check that one.
Does he have family in the area?
He does.
He's from Philadelphia originally?
Yes, he's from Philadelphia. I believe he's from Philadelphia, but I know he has family in the area.
A lot of folks clearly were alarmed at word of the news conference that came on Monday. Was there anything about the department not bringing the incidents in July forward? What was the reason that suddenly there was a news conference? conference on Monday, but not before when the incidents happened?
Well, in 2 incidents in July, like I said, the information was still very vague. And once the other incidents happened, we had more of a description where we could put together the pattern.
Can you talk about the role that the surveillance video played, and then also sharing that with the anonymous tip coming in and being able to connect those dots?
Surveillance played a major role in this investigation, as well as the media. The media played a major role in this investigation. The citizens of Philadelphia and Horsham played a major role in this investigation. We were able to recover video from 2 of the sexual assaults. One of them, I believe, is still working on providing us with video. The video from Waverly Street actually captures the assault. Video from, I believe, one of the incidents in South Philly just has him running from the area. So surveillance video did play a major role in this investigation.
What is your message to people who were so scared over the last couple of weeks? We talked to them today. They were relieved that you had identified him. They didn't know you had caught him.
Mhm.
What's your message to the people in South Philadelphia and Center City?
Just stay vigilant. We received the investigations, we worked on them, we were able to identify a suspect rather quickly, especially with the help from the citizens of Philadelphia. And I would just say, sometimes it's a shame that you have to, when you're walking around, you have to always keep your head on a swivel, but it's something that, we tend to have to do in this day and age. So I would say, just always remain vigilant, keep your head on a swivel, be aware of your surroundings, and that's what I would just tell to the citizens. Unfortunately, that's just the world we live in now.
Jack, did you know how many charges he'll face? And obviously the charges are in the warrant, but if you could spell that out for us. And will you, or in consultation with the district attorney's office, be making an argument that he should be held without bail? And in doing so, is that because he's a threat to the community?
Yes, I will be making that argument. The list of charges, I don't have them in front of me right now, but we will be making that argument. Like I said, hopefully we can get some more information out of him as far as his whereabouts and the break and the assaults. So we're working on that right now.
Are you checking with, because you found him outside the city, are you checking with, county departments to see if he's wanted out there?
Yes, we've been in communication with Horsham and Upper Moreland Township.
Have they said any indication there were sexual assaults out there?
Not yet. This is all just fluid. When they announced the press conferences, when we were rolling in with them.
All right.
Do you have any message? I know we talked about folks in the community, but what this man did to people's their confidence in safety on the streets, Bella Vista and Center City, knowing that these women were walking their dogs, one was at a garage. It's along the same lines, but I know patrols were increased. Is that something that is going to remain long term?
I would say that it probably would remain long-term. I would have to speak with the captain from that district just to, verify and be sure, but I wouldn't see it being a problem with patrols staying that way. And I didn't remember the other part of your question, I'm sorry.
The security aspect.
The security aspect.
People's confidence in being safe on the streets. Some of the most safe areas of the city.
Yeah, but it was a very brazen attack. It was, like I said, watching one of the videos, it was very matter-of-factly that he just went up and assaulted these women. It was really no words for what I saw on the video, but for some reason, he felt like he just had the right to go up and assault these women for some unknown reason.
What do you say to that?
I say that that should never be allowed, and I'm glad that we were able to catch him and get him off the streets.
Taken into custody without incident?
Yes.
Really appreciate you taking our questions.
Thank you. Anything else? No?
Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Thank you so much.